Hi guys. She says she wants a good man, someone consistent, emotionally available, ready to commit. But the second she gets him, she pulls back, starts acting different. She starts chasing someone else, some guy who gives her less. By the end of this video, you will not only understand why women operate this way, but you will also have something that 99% of other men won't. A blueprint on how to use this knowledge to your advantage. Now let's get into it. Women aren't attracted to what makes sense. They're attracted to what makes them feel. And nothing activates that pull stronger than an emotionally unavailable man. It triggers her need for approval. It taps into the part of her brain that's wired for uncertainty, excitement, and emotional tension. She'll analyze every word, replay every message, and when you don't hand yourself over easily, it triggers attraction because it raises your perceived value. There are 4 core reasons why women are drawn to emotionally unavailable men, and the man who understands these controls the game. Number 1, the scarcity principle. Value cannot exist without scarcity. This is an irrefutable fact, and it's as true in economics as it is in dating. Just as scarcity in an economy creates a flow of money toward it, so does the scarcity of a man's emotional availability. It creates a flow of her time and attention toward him. It's just a harsh fact that you could be the nicest guy in the world, but being too available will eventually make her lose that initial attraction for you. It's because she can predict that you'll always be behind her, and anything that can be predicted loses its excitement. Think about a movie. We've all seen the movies where we can almost predict the ending, and what happens? The movie becomes boring and you pretty much just want to turn it off. That's the same thing here, but here's how you use this to your advantage. Maintain a sense of independence and avoid being overly available. Now guys, this doesn't mean playing games. Instead, it's about having a life outside of women. Pursue your hobbies, spend time with friends, and focus on personal growth. By being naturally less available and more busy, you create a healthy dynamic where your time is valued and desired. Number 2, the challenge factor. This is something that women understand instinctively about themselves. Making themselves a challenge for a man or playing hard to get is one way to up their attractiveness and excitement of the chase. But it's not often that she encounters a man who can do the same. Men that are emotionally unavailable from time to time trigger her excitement because of how unfazed they are. She lives for the time she can get an emotional high out of him, and it's incredibly satisfying when she finally does. Here's how to use this to your advantage. Recognize that a certain level of challenge is attractive. This means being confident, having clear boundaries, and not always being predictably agreeable. It's about being your authentic self and not bending over backwards just to please. Challenge also comes from mental and emotional depth, so speaking your mind and standing on what you believe in is a part of what makes you magnetic. Number 3, the allure of the forbidden fruit. Do you know what a woman thinks when a guy is not giving her the time of day? She starts to convince herself that she doesn't want him anyway. A man that's off limits in her mind is one she tries hard not to even think about. It's that internal disconnect that means she just can't get him out of her head. She feels attracted to him precisely because she knows she can't get him, or at least his complete emotional investment. And it's not that she's completely like head over heels for him. It's just that she wants him. That's just basic human nature. All the way from toddlers that want what they can't have to entire biblical accounts of Adam and Eve and the forbidden fruit. You could put 10 different options in front of a person and they'll still be more interested in the one you are hiding behind your back. The primitive part of the brain functions the same way when a woman desires a man, especially when he seems unattainable. Here's how to use this to your advantage. Don't take the psychological impact of appearing slightly out of reach or forbidden light. This doesn't mean that you should create a false persona of being unattainable. It's more about having self-respect, standards, and not rushing into emotional matters. Let connections develop naturally without forcing closeness or commitment too soon. Number 4, the ego boost. This may not be the most politically correct thing to say, but it's no secret that women function on emotions and feed off of the emotional highs they get. Even a feeling like anger or jealousy can be accompanied by a tinge of excitement that she enjoys. It's the same with her ego. Common belief might suggest she's looking for an ego boost. The reality is she prefers for you to be slightly out of reach so she can repeatedly get that boost to her ego. That's why getting a man to break his character with an emotional high is so satisfying. She knows it's something no other woman has been able to do, and yet she's the one that could. She was successfully able to tame a wild, carefree spirit and make him give into his emotions. It sounds dark, and in the wrong hands it can be, but here's how to use this to your advantage. Understand that everyone, man or woman, appreciates feeling special and unique. Show genuine interest and appreciation for the woman you're interested in, but don't lay it on too thick. Compliments should feel earned and sincere, not like a constant stream that loses its meaning. Make her feel special by recognizing her unique achievements and quality. These are the reasons why women are drawn to emotionally unavailable men. It's not logic, it's psychology. Scarcity, challenge, uncertainty, all of it feeds her emotional addiction. But now that you understand how this works, works, you've got the upper hand. Most men never figure this out, but you just did. So if you're ready to take it further and become the man who lives in her head rent-free, the link to Attraction Secrets is in the description. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.